Everyone, it's your boy Matt. This is 28th of November 2025 and this is Taco Admin. This Taco Admin, sensitive stuff to begin with. Now over time, the way I've conducted myself has become a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more rough around the edges, and that's because unfortunately I've become like that. I have not received a lot of care and I've been continued to be treated absolutely terribly. I've lost my family. I have this thing where I'm monitored and everything's broadcast, and there's never been any explanation for why or how. I've been denied any form of due process. I've had everything on my YouTube channels demonetized, and I have done exceedingly well for myself, yet I can't get the money from it. And all I can see from it is that it's people being jealous. It's just jealousy. Like, Australians don't like it when other Australians do well for themselves. We've got something called tall poppy syndrome. It's part of our culture. We don't like success. We like everyone to be the same, and everything to be the same. But that's just life, and that's that. Now, getting back to the sensitive thing I wanted to talk about, with this project has involved projection in relationships, and people projecting a relationship onto me. Sometimes that relationship has meant more or less than someone would expect it to. I think relationships are things which are negotiated in real time and negotiated in real life, and they require actual communication. And because there has been no opportunity, because of the surveillance, because of the human rights violations against me, that I'm not able to have those conversations, okay? Which has resulted in a lot of suffering to a lot of different people. And so I need to say, be cautious and do not make a decision about that relationship, and you are totally within your rights to move on with your life. Totally within your rights, okay? And I don't want people expecting, because this is taking so fucking long, waiting on this, and I don't want people becoming very upset that I'm not interested in them and things like that, because I'm a public figure. It's very normal for people to have people who have romantic interests in them when you're a celebrity, and they're not reciprocated, or they're not as reciprocated as the other person thinks, or maybe that was something at a different point of time. Originally, my idea was to hire social workers to be able to deal with that problem, and also to be able to have people just participate in it, because it was meant to be this large kind of thing about communal love and free love and that kind of thing. And it was beautiful, it was great, it works fantastic, it works really well when your rights aren't being raped by the government and fascists. But because I have all these problems, we have these other additional problems. So that includes these women who are currently having little mental breakdowns because they're coming to a realization that I might not love them. How many women can a person love, really? Okay, I'm sorry to say this, right? Like, I can love maybe 1 or 2, 3 or 4, right? And that was lovely. No, like, and that probably requires contact, human engagement, and an ongoing kind of negotiation for relationship, okay? So let's not get, like, let's all cool our jets a bit, all right? Let's be realistic about things. So that's that part. The other thing is that I need to express that this surveillance and the lack of due process, and that has been the thing, it's been the lack of due process. I can't go to my family and tell them what the fuck is going on. And that means that I'm completely isolated from my family and I choose not to talk with them. Because I can't explain anything to them. And because I once tried to explain what was going on with the coercive control with ASD, and then my sister threw me in a fucking asylum, I'm not going to fucking try and explain to them what's going on with this surveillance and the abuse by the state that way. It's a very cruel punishment. It's something which is not deserved and has resulted in me losing my entire fucking family. Okay, and I love my mother. I'm not going to speak to my mother. My grandma just passed away. I didn't get to see my grandma before she passed away. Okay, I didn't get to see my grandma. And I wasn't able to do that because you fuckers destroyed my fucking family and my relationships with my family. And it was a result of the lack of due process and not being able to explain to them what the fuck is going on. It is the cruelest fucking thing what these people have done. They have destroyed every single aspect of my life. Give me due process, please. My lawyers, they need to be considered as having committed malpractice. You cannot fuck up this bad and continue practicing as a lawyer. You talk to your fucking client. You tell them what's going on, and you walk them through the process. The fact my lawyers have not done that is an indication that they are not fit to practice. It's terrible. Anyway, that's Tac0 admin for today. I want to be able to have my fucking money. I've earned it. Like, you're allowed to succeed. Okay? People are allowed to succeed. Like, it's such... This is a... Like, why am I not allowed to succeed? It's so strange. It's just... I was clever. I took the correct actions. I made the right sacrifices. I did incredible things. I fucking acted as a fucking hero in service to the community. No, I'm gonna fucking take my rewards. I'm a fucking hero. I'm going to take my time in the limelight. I'm going to take my money, actually. I've got my fucking channel with a massive audience. It's okay if I have that large audience. I'm going to... Yeah, no, I'm allowed to do these things. And these fuckers, they can suck my dick. Right? It's terrible what they've done. Terrible. Either way, have a good day, everyone.